Hi, friends. I don't know why I made that face. Hi. I almost said Friday. What is today? Hi, Ray. Hi, Kaya. There's a bug in here. How is everyone? Good evening. Hi, Max. I'm sleepy, but I'm gonna wake up. It's fine. I've got an energy drink. Should I be drinking an energy drink at 3 o'clock in the afternoon? Probably not. But we woke up this morning and tried to go golfing. Keyword tried, because we went at a good time, but it was one of those days that there was a group that was not following there is quote unquote golf etiquette, which is everyone has their own bag. You pay for everyone. You don't take 8 people on the course and bring 2 golf bags, because then it slows down the pace because everyone's sharing the same clubs, and it congested the course so bad that we skipped half the holes and then went home. So, but we got up, did that. I finished filming, I'm hoping, some content for a video that I needed to send to a brand later this week. Well, actually earlier this week, but I needed to get it prioritized. So I came home, did that, tried to make myself look presentable enough to film myself for a video. It was so annoying. It was so annoying. And we meant to get up earlier, so we slept in later than we planned to. But it was still only 9. We usually naturally wake up around 7:38, and so we were like, oh, we'll just wake up and then go early, but then we ended up sleeping to a normal time. And then we got there and it was a little bit busy, but that was our fault, but then the backup was unnecessary. So unnecessary. God, they took so long. We jumped ahead, and then there was no one in front of them. They were so slow. Anyways, time with my family yesterday was really good. I just hung out with my parents. I haven't spent one-on-one time with them in a minute, so I needed to go see them. I love my parents. Hi Shelby, and hi Millie also. Yeah, it was very lovely. And then I am not looking forward to going to work at all tomorrow. I'm at a point that I'm I just don't want to work. But that's me every other week. Some weeks I love my job. Other weeks I'm like, why are we here? And I think about how I have to do this for the rest of the time until I retire. That's not ideal. I will say though, because I was filming a video, Jacks of Spades, Ace of Spades, the Jace of Spades. Oh, Jace of Spades. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. I was filming this video today and I wanted some neutrals, so I put on this brown tank top and I have this brown cardigan in the back. I'm officially ready for fall. I'm shifting. I'm ready for fall. I'm ready for fall candles. I'm ready for pumpkin. I'm ready for everything. I'm there. I'm so ready for coziness. Summer in my mind is over, especially because the weather today is so nice out. It is lovely. I stepped outside to water my plants. I'm like, wait, this is magical. It's in the 60s. Well, highs mid 70s, which to me, after having a month and a half of 90 degrees every day, basically, this is what we dream of. Anyways, we're gonna play some more Animal Crossing today. Shocker. Hi, bestie. Hi, Jace. Hi, Char. I'm there. I'm there. And I think because I got a notification that I'm going to Mexico in almost a month, and I didn't know for sure that I was going until recently, but I got some notifications about it that it's almost a month away, and I went, which means October's almost a month away. So it's basically fall already, essentially. Hi, Miwa. But we're going to work some more on my Wicked/Wizard of Oz island. If you haven't been here before, if you have, welcome. And I don't think we'll do any villager hunting unless someone suddenly wants to leave, but I think we're maxed out until someone is ready to leave. So I think we're just going to be decorating. And probably trying to work more on the 3-star achievement. So, let's go. Let's hop on over. Look at my little transition. I'm so proud of it. Okay, that went away. There's the music. And let's go live. Wicked and Oz sound so intriguing. Well, so happy to have you here. Adeline, I'm excited. I've never been to Mexico. We're doing like a very typical like all-inclusive resort place, but it's for my friend's 30th. I'm mentally treating it like I'm celebrating my 30th because there's like another girl that's turning 30 on the trip, and then my birthday's a few months after. So I'm like, mentally, this is just the trip for my 30th birthday too. I'm just excited to like not plan anything at all. I'm just going. I'll find probably, I'm sure we'll do some excursion things, but other than that, like, I'm gonna go and just enjoy life for 4 days, and I'm very excited to like shut my brain off from everything. But welcome in, everybody. If you are just joining us on any of the apps, we are working on my Wicked/Wizard of Oz island. I'm not even that cold, but my arms feel empty, so we're gonna put on my cardigan and really get into the fall vibes. So we have the max amount of villagers at this point. We got Cephalobot the other night. And so now we have, I think, 7 or 8 villagers. Happy early birthday. It's still quite a few months away, but it feels closer to October than it does now. But mentally, it all feels very close, but it's not. You've never been there and you're Mexican? You watched my live the other day and I inspired you to play Animal Crossing again. Amazing. So hi Autumn. So I think when I talked to Isabel at the end of the last stream, yeah, I don't know why the counting starts at 0, but yes, I guess the first one goes to patches. I don't know why the counting of the patches points starts at 0. I cannot figure that out. Granted, I haven't tried to fix it in a minute, but I don't know. Hi, Ray. When we talked to Isabel last, she said I had either too many trees or not enough trees. I'm not totally sure. So I planted a bunch of flowers. Hey, thank you for the heart me and the popular. Can you just send me money? I mean, they're not fully grown yet, but I feel like I'm hoping these count towards my reviews with Isabel. Farrah Mama, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Yeah, I finally got the black to work. I figured out what was my issue. This is a fairly new item, Jace. My Forever Island is on my Switch 2 that we were working on it on my OLED for the last like year and a half, and then I transferred it over to my Switch 2, and so now we're starting new islands and new themes on my OLED. So, we started a new island so we can have new dream addresses. Hi, Emma. Did I say item, not island? No, but yes, I did not, I keep calling it bulldozing. I keep calling it bulldozing instead of, like, just, I don't know, clearing it down. I forget the term. Hi, Tiffany. These are looking good and looking a little messy, but that's okay. Can I not do island evals today? If that's the case, then I might jump ahead. But I also might be on the wrong day anyway. Maybe not. Flattening, thank you. I don't know why I can't, but we know me. My brain just doesn't function correctly. We can maybe upgrade my storage again. Hi, Cam. But yes, I did not flatten the island. We just started brand new. Jimmy, what villagers do I have now? Great question. Let me look. We have, it's a hot mess a bit. We have up over here, we have Louie and Paula. Those were my 2 originals. We'll be getting rid of them. Rex, who's staying there permanently. Nibbles we'll get rid of. Molly we're gonna keep and move around once we can terraform. Lyman, we're gonna move. Midge, we're gonna get rid of. Cephalobot, we're gonna keep. And Ken, we're gonna get rid of. So. I don't think I realized that's how many villagers I actually had. I didn't realize I have 9. And I hate half of them. But that's fine. Yeah, let's just keep expanding the storage. How much does this one cost? 700,000! That's so expensive! You have 9 and you hate half of them. It's because they're not meant for my theme, and Midge accidentally autofilled the other day. That one I'll take up. That one was my fault. This is 2 days in a row, which makes me think I am on the wrong day. But that's fine. We'll time travel anyway. I won't have any money yet, but we do pray somebody leaves soon. We sure do. The problem is the only person that's wanted to leave yet was Lyman, and Lyman we just got, which was kind of annoying. But I don't want to, and I know I should probably build some bridges and stuff also to get my 3-star. But I don't want to build any of those until I totally know what my layout's going to be, because I want to terraform. How do you get the amiibo camper? I think you go to the ATM in resident services and click on the amiibo option. But how is everyone? How was your Sundays? How was your weekend? Are you doing anything? Did you do anything fun? Does anybody else have the Sunday scaries like I do? Because they're pretty bad today. I was like super in my head earlier because I was like, we went out today and I'm glad that we like got out, but I was really focused on the fact that like by the time I got home, like I knew I was gonna stream afternoon, but I was like the weekend was basically over and it was 9:30 in the morning and mentally I was already like, ugh, it's Monday. And I could not get my head out of that headspace. I'm gonna check on the time. Let's see what day it is. Are we on? We are not. What are we on? Oh, we are. Then why does it say we played this 2 days in a row? I didn't pick this game up yesterday. I didn't pick this game at all yesterday. Okay, well, that's surprising. Sunday scares are so bad right now. Horrendous, actually. Does that mean I can't do island evals today? We might have to time travel anyway. I know the thing she had an issue with was landscaping. And I don't have any shrubs because I didn't buy more from Lathe. How do you connect your Switch to a camera? So you don't connect the Switch to the camera. Also love your username. Iconic meme. If you want to stream to connect your stuff like this, essentially you need what's called a capture card, and you plug your Switch dock into the capture card and the capture card into your PC or your Mac, whatever you're using to stream with. And then for me, because I'm not using a webcam, I'm using like my nice camera, I also have a second capture card plugged into my camera. It basically allows whatever's coming through different sources to be shown on your computer. If I was using a webcam, it would recognize it, but I'm not. So, capture cards are basically it. What do I have to do to get the amiibo camper because you're new to Animal Crossing? I don't know enough about amiibos. I don't really use them. I want this piece of art for some reason. Mostly because I'm just trying to upgrade my Nook's Cranny sooner or later. You've only gotten like 15% off. You've only gotten like 15% of what you wanted to get done this weekend. Same. The amount of times I like go into the weekend like, okay, I'm gonna edit this many videos to post to TikTok. I get like maybe one done. Maybe one. Dorit, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Your weekend was good. Well rested before your week starts for school. Love it. Your teacher and you had 6 weeks off work, 1 week left. You have awful Sunday scaries next week. Oof, 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 oof. That's rough. I don't really want lilies. Or rose. I don't want lilies or roses or mums right now. I guess I'll plant stuff if I have to. Actually, I'll buy a bunch of mums, because, you know, white mums are like the world's greatest filler flower. Where'd they go? I saw them. I don't have any white, oh, I don't have white mums? Dang. That's annoying. Just red mums? Ugh, I don't want any of these. I'm gonna go around and clear some of my trees then. Or, let me look at my layout and maybe I can build another bridge or something. If you haven't seen it yet and you are curious what kind of layout I'm working on for this island, I have a rough one that I designed on Happy Island Designer website. And I posted it in the Animal Crossing discussion in my Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord community yet, you should. But it essentially shows my plans. My rough plans for this island. I'm gonna need more bridges than that. I don't know. I'm gonna see how many bridges and inclines I need for a 3-star. To achieve a 3-star island, you need at least 2 bridges and 2 inclines. Plus the initial one you got for free, which I already destroyed. Great, off to a solid start. 10 out of 10. I guess I'll go at least place 1 down. Let's chat, sir. I am running out of money, though. I'm gonna have to go get more. Which probably means going to a treasure island. Because that's what we all love. I have room for... I can... sell some land still? I'm not gonna do that, but I'm surprised. I'm surprised by that, actually. Because normally, I thought I was maxed out on how many villagers I could have up to this point. I'm confused. I want to do bridges and inclines. I don't use the turnip glitch because you guys have told me it and I forget how it works and I just haven't, but I should. I really should this time around because this is going to start adding up. Let's do a bridge. I know, Emmett's kind of annoying, but also I just time travel, so it's not the end of the world. I think I'll probably change it later, but for now I'm going to use these. I like the suspension bridge. Link for the Discord, Jemmy, it was just posted just above you, actually. In the chat. If someone wants to try and explain the turnip thing again to me, you can, and we can try and do it today. I wouldn't be mad about max bells. Because, shocker, you all know I work harder, not smarter. It annoys me that she's just standing outside and not being helpful at all. figure I'll probably put a bridge over here anyway, because this water area is not going to change. I don't know where I want to totally put it, though. Because my thinking, I can't point, which is annoying that you all can't see if I point. You know what? Well, I'm trying to put it up where I want it to go, up on the third floor. The third level up here is where I want it's where I'm gonna have Elphaba's castle. So, and I was kind of thinking of putting one of these kind of bridges on this side, up here. So, assuming it'll work through being terraformed, or at least like, assuming I don't have to terraform to make this work. Guess that's not right. Well, that answers my question that I'm gonna have to terraform this to get it to work. So it's too soon for that one. Hi, Ellie. You have to go to pick up Turner off the ground there and sell it at the Nooks at that treasure island. Okay. I'd probably have to jump a day ahead since it's... Well, actually, does it work in general on Sundays? Because I'm assuming those aren't... I can't change the date. What did I just do here? That's cute. I'm becoming a sucker for the diagonal bridges. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. They haven't worked for you when it's Sunday? Okay, solid. We'll do this for now. That's kind of cute. I don't know why I don't use that bridge. It's so wholesome looking. I don't know why. I hope we get more bridge and staircase options in the next game. We are going to jump forward anyway, so that way I can talk to Isabel and work on my evals. And so we can keep building more of those. So I don't know, I have nowhere to build a staircase yet. Everything is just flat. I fear most of my island is going to end up being flat this time. It's like all of this is going to be flat. Munchkin Land will have have one or two bridges leading up to it. I could do a bridge over here, similar to what I did that last time. Let me look back at my little map. I could do two, maybe. I was gonna remove this entire water source over here. Maybe I'll build one into the earth, but again, I need terraforming for that. Just jump days. This is exactly why I will, never get this island done, because I should come in with like a plan and like having tons of items with me. I have no items. I have no items to decorate with. None. Travanica, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. So, Adeline, just so you know, the spin command only works over on TikTok. We have the chats all coming in from all the platforms so everybody can see every chat, but the spin one is specifically those chatting over on TikTok. I don't have a way to incorporate it on Twitch, unfortunately. I do want to add some more, like, fun interactive things. Like, I see that little, I see that fishing game that people have on their Twitch streams.
£200 off for a family of 4.
I've seen one where people can, like, use their command and they end up pulling for, like, a plushie. And then they get, like, virtual plushies during the stream. Which I think is kind of cute, but I am also not a plushie girl. You know what? You tried it, and that's all that matters. Hi, Maria. Thank you so much for the follow. System. I always forget that. You know a streamer that has it where you can trade your daily points for plants and books? Wait, I might have to find that one. Because I've seen the fishing one, and you can create different fish. Like, there's probably some generic ones, but then you can, like, make your own funny ones. But that sounds really cute. That sounds real fun. I would like to collect plants during my stream. I think we could also, if we want to, really, we could move Cephalobot's house from the beach to somewhere over there. So then we at least we're starting to have the pathway from Munchkin Land over to Emerald City. It's not a visual on the screen, but it's in the chat. Interesting. I am a sucker for the visuals, though, but that does sound fun. I keep telling myself I'm going to change up my starting soon screen to doing, like, words on stream, and I just haven't looked into it enough yet. But there's some really fun ones. I see all these streamers that have little Pokemon that run around the bottom of their screen that looks fun, too, but I also don't want it to get cluttered. Don't we just love loading times? It's so fun. Now you're gonna go grab your Switch and get back on Animal Crossing? I love it. Hi, Cephalobot. Can I start calling him Cephy? Sounds weird, but I yearn to call him Cephy. I think it would keep people from getting bored during the opening screen. Mila, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Well, thanks. This is when we need words on stream, is during these long load times. Why are you telling me about summer shows? Summer has been going on for a while. Thank you, Isabel. Thank you so much. I don't even want to know how much mail do I have? Too much. I'm not even paying attention. What did Louis send me? What did Paula send me? Couldn't tell you. I don't know any of it. Nothing. At least those are all grown. Can I go talk to Isabel now? I don't want any of them, but I'm holding on to them, I guess. I'm gonna drop a few things off. Why don't I just keep this with me? I don't know. Marta, thanks for sharing the live. Wait, that's so much storage. Why did I never upgrade my storage on my old island? I kept worrying that I was gonna run out of storage. That's so much. Let's go see what flowers they have today. Probably not the windflowers. Yes, Poogaroo, it is Sunday for me physically, but I just time traveled, so it wouldn't be, because I need to just move forward a day. And that way we go to Treasure Island and get stuff. It won't be a big deal. I don't know that they will, but they at least might have a white, you know? White lilies, white cosmos. No. The only thing I want really are tulips and mums. Well, I would tolerate mums. Tulips and the windflowers are the ones I need. I should have bought more from what's his face. But you know what? The white cosmos are some of the best flowers in the game, so I'll take them. They shuffle around. I think there's like 3 of them that can show up in Nook's Cranny. Why didn't I buy more? Like 3 different variations and then their colors. And the 3 that your island gets is different from person to person. Just Be a Gaming, thank you so much for following. Welcome, bestie. Or just Be Gaming, I should say. That's okay, Destiny. I appreciate it. I'll get some from a Treasure Island. I think the one I normally go to has the turnips, so we could try it. Now, though it's Monday on my game, but it's not Monday on the other islands. Can you use Nintendo Online if you've jump days? Or do you have to be, like, on your day? No, you did! You did use that command correctly. Hello! You read Animal Crossing and Wicked and you were sold. Well, welcome. We're very early on in this island, but I'm very excited about it. And we have a little under 4 months to get it to a good place, so we've got time. But I am trying to prioritize the island so we can actually, like, get moving. Colette, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Let's talk. Now I'm gonna do island evals. Where are we at, Isabel? Early. Ooh! We did it! I don't even know what I did. Yay, we did it! I feel underwhelmed. It's giving just yippee more than anything else. I was more excited finding Cephalobot yesterday than I am, or on Friday, than I am doing this. Which means I can terraform. So turns out Google lying to me saying you need 2 bridges and 2 inclines lies. Yes, Mr. KK Slider, come to my island. Come to my town. Does he show up today or is it tomorrow? I feel like it's tomorrow. Sure is as soon as tomorrow. Okay, great. We will be time traveling again. Because I want my terraforming skills immediately. Is there anything else? I don't think I need any of these, but I don't even know what custom designs portal does, but I'm gonna buy it. Don't care about reactions, don't care about eye colors. All of these I can just take from islands. Okay. Hooray! Which means now we can really start going to town. Because I really want to get started on Munchkin Land. And adding more land to behind my resident services so I can start figuring out my Emerald City as well. Okay, great. I am playing on my Switch. I'm playing on my Switch OLED, actually. Thank you, Ellie. At the time when I bought this cardigan, I complained about how expensive it was and I almost didn't buy it, but now it's one of the best purchases ever. It was still crazy expensive for a cardigan, but I do wear it all the time. It's the best for planes. It's the best for like going out and looking cute without having to try very hard. It was the best investment purchase. I got it at this like random little boutique when I was in Baltimore last September. Songbird, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. You want to switch but don't know which one to get? I would say at this point, don't buy the original for sure. So that at least narrows it down to, if you're really just wanting to game portably and don't care about a big screen very much, the Lite is perfect. If you really want to, if you think you'll get a lot of future games, hold out till you can afford the Switch 2. At this point, I feel like those are either save a ton of money and get the Lite, or splurge and get the OLED. Or get the Switch 2, not the OLED. Okay, great. Well, I didn't need those, clearly. And I do want to start moving things around. But, what if I go ahead and move... Was that a sneeze, Lyman? It's a good thing you're cute. Is it just me, did the Switch get like the original Switch? Do you think, like... Are you thinking it's kind of like the running joke with Apple is that your old phone mysteriously starts getting worn out when there's a new iPhone coming out? I haven't really noticed anything other than I've gotten used to my Switch 2, so when I go back and play my OLED, I'm like, oh, this is slow. Because it is. I don't know what I'm going to do with this pier. I'll have to figure out what... Ooh, oh. I was gonna fish for that. Never mind. Now I think about it, I don't think I'm going to... I think I want to terraform before I move the houses. Okay, wow, great. Let's go forward one more day. I always forget after it saves, I can just go ahead and go. Oh, why am I yawning? I feel like I'm perpetually tired now. I don't know why. I just feel like I don't remember the last time I got, like, a true full night's sleep. Because I'm just so busy. I don't like being busy. I'm gonna yawn again. Sorry if my yawning makes anyone else yawn. Because that's how I work. Oh, Zoe, I used to never time travel, but now we're trying to move and groove on these islands so they don't take forever. If you have any hope of getting an island designed in, like...
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday.
Like a month or two?
Now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200.
Or just however
for a
long
family of 4.
you're trying to get an island done without it taking just decades. You're too impatient to wait until the next day, truly. Truly, truly. on my last island, I could, like, kill time with fishing and catching bugs and doing other things. Now I'm like, no, we have a plan. We have places to be and people to see. And thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. More load screens. All I want is for one person to have a cloud above their head. And I have so many options, like any of them at this point, almost. Sometimes I forget about Attack on Titan. I'm like, wow, that was a fever dream. Epic loading time. Yay! Hooray, but hurry up. I wish... Oh, what? Again. I wish KK Slider's concert on our island was as epic as the one on the DLC. Yep, now that I started time traveling, you cannot fathom going back to snail pace. Oh, it's everyone on the island. Okay. What an eclectic group of islanders. It would be nice if you could suggest to villagers that they go travel elsewhere to speed up the process. It sure would. Cooper Lily, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. That would be really nice. Because someone said talking to Isabel doesn't actually do anything, and it just, like, it encourages them to go back to whatever, like, clothing pairing they start with. So if you gifted them stuff, they stop wearing them. We'll just vibe. I don't know if I can skip it. I don't think I can. There's no button for skipping it. It is a Dorothy dress. We found the pattern on Pinterest. Colette, I haven't heard that one specifically, and that's the thing, is I feel like it's always constant rumors, because I had always heard 15 days ahead. I hadn't heard a month and set it to 1 p.m. And that's what I should have done. I didn't know about that, is as long as there's a cloud bubble, if you skip to the next day, a different one would have a cloud bubble. I didn't know that. So it was Lyman, and then I just told him, don't leave. So I feel like I'm in kind of I'm stuck at the moment. Because then after that, I was trying to go forward, and then forward again, and then forward again. I couldn't get any cloud. So, I don't know.
On the count of 3, could you all say my name?
Hi, Merly. Well, I'll try to remember that. Well, thank you so much for the heart, me. Yes, Blue, it is the same over there. There's a link, in my bio as well. If you click on it, it should have a Twitch icon at the top to take you there as well. I like how I write out Purple App, but then I just say Twitch. Sometimes I'm too lazy. Caitlin, we are just going through the KK Slider scene so we can get terraforming. You do 15 days and do 11:30 a.m. Then keep going one extra day till I find someone. Okay. And that's what I was trying. Was that at some point I gave up on the 15 days and was just doing one day at a time, but the load times were killing me. Yeah. Well, Blues Mom, thank you so much for the follow over on the Purple App as well. I really appreciate it. Welcome, bestie. I like how they clap. It's a very pleasing sound. Who was it that said the other day that they talked to someone nonstop for 30 minutes and eventually they got angry and stormed off? And then the next day they wanted to leave, which is kind of iconic. Oh, thank you so much for my music. Don't look at the inside of my house. It's horrendous. Which app are you sending me? Yay! Imagine your villagers leaving because you drained their social battery. Does this mean I can go to Harvey's Island now? CB, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. I like Harvey's too. Do I even have a place to put this music note? I don't think I have a single music box, so it's going in storage. You know what, all things considered, that was pretty fast to get 3-star island. I don't think I've ever actually used Katrina. The other day, I finally finished buying all of the different stalls. And I finally, so I bought hers, but I've never used her. Okay, can I just go, can I immediately jump into it? It's been a minute. Yes! Amazing. But do I have to buy? Oh, I have to buy those. Okay, never mind. Forgot about that. Let's go buy some tools. I don't think I have that bug yet. I kind of want to catch it. It's because I don't think I have it. Surprised it didn't run away yet. This is a bug I don't recognize. Flower Power, thank you so much for the follow over on the purple app. Welcome, bestie. I don't think that was my first. I think that was my first one. Yeah. I kind of miss catching bugs sometimes. I think yesterday was a fishing tourney, technically. Is it not considered a bug?
Holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person.
Talk to that green dude? Why?
For a family of 4.
Lyman's living his life. He doesn't need to talk to me. The cicadas are out and about. For the first time, you finally got rid of all your mountains and cliffs. That's amazing. I don't know if I'll ever have a reason to fully flatten my island. I need some depth and layers. Oh, great. Now, sir, when do I get to go? When does Captain show up so I can, get blathers? Not that I need blathers, but like, when are we getting my little option over here? Do you go to the special islands for stuff? I go to treasure islands all the time. Oh, you had Lyman on your old island before? You want to hear his voice? Okay, well, Avanti, I can go talk to Lyman. I do like Lyman, and Lyman's staying, so it doesn't hurt. What is he doing over at Nibble's house? I don't know. How are you, Chip? Chips is a cute catchphrase. The pigeon coffee. Yeah. What did I say? Blather? Yes. Brewster. Who knows what I said? I'll never know. I can barely remember anything I've ever said. Did I say Blathers? Listen. They both start with B. They're in the museum. They're the same. They're basically twins. Oh, that's right. I can't even do this. Rename Nook Miles. Wait, no. There we go. Man, these are expensive. They both got an R sound in their names too, basically identical. Tomato, tomato. Kevin should be there now. You think he shows up after the KK concert? If he doesn't show up today, he'll probably be there tomorrow. I'm not like jumping up and down to get Brewster. I don't even drink coffee. The way I almost said Blathers again. Like, it doesn't change anything. I might have so many points, but I'm about to redeem half of them. Thank you for the populars. We'll buy a couple more. This process always takes forever.
On the count of 3, could you all send
I
me
need money.
I'm joking.
I'm joking. Which ones do I think I'm for sure gonna need? I mean, eventually I'll buy all of them. Oh wait, this one's immediate. So we gotta start with, I'm gonna start terraforming and start figuring out Munchkin Land today, I think. Start moving, like, my house and the ducks' houses. Taylor, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Oh, I almost forgot the custom one. Questionably the most important. Arguably the most important, not questionably. I feel like this one will be good. If I don't find a good Emerald City green path, then this one I think would be good for Emerald City. Just make everything around it green. And just like that, most of my... At least half my Nook Miles are gone. We're getting there. I don't really need brick immediately. Sand path. I'll do the wood. I don't know what I'll use the wood for, but... Hi, Miss Megaroo. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. I'm good. Try not to fall asleep. I feel like most of my weekends, I have too many things to do, but, like, I yearn for naps all the time. I miss naps. Is that you trying to wake me up, Ray? I don't know if I don't need any of these other ones, like, immediately. I'll do the dirt. The dirt one I think could come in handy for my forest. Actually, it's definitely gonna come in handy. Well, maybe not, because we're doing Yellow Brick Road. I appreciate it, Ray. With that tree. And it with that one. I appreciate it. Okay, now we're done. That was the one you wanted. I'm not doing villager hunting today. Megaroo, my name on the purple app is the same as my name on here. I saw the Ashby cookies. They looked so good. Someone else did embroidery of her. I'm like, wow, this truly is the people's princess. Okay, let's go terraforming. I think I'm in denial about the fact that I'm gonna have to start, actually, let's go get a couple custom designs, because I don't think I can yet on my, can I input custom designs from here yet? Oh, I can. Okay, great. Let's put a couple custom designs in. But yes, really is the people's princess. But yes, I do co-stream. I am live on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. We call Twitch the purple app for algorithm reasons. If you're interested and want to follow me on other platforms, you can find me there usually. Also, we have a Discord. It's called Steph's Besties. If you haven't joined, you should. You can see where my schedule, when I post my schedule. You can see my schedule. You can see when I go live, it pushes out notifications. We talk about pets and cooking and our favorite games, and we have a thread about Animal Crossing, and it's a really fun community, and you should join. Thank you so much. Ashley and Meg, thank you so much for the follows. Welcome, besties. I know, I've been trying to speedrun Fraylin, and it's a struggle. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, let me go to Pinterest and bring up the couple of codes that I think I had. I.e. like 1 or 2. Also, shameless plug to go follow me over on YouTube, because I'm working to try and get 1,000 subs over on YouTube. So if you have a YouTube, it doesn't cost to subscribe. So, okay, thanks. Oh, thanks, Ashley. It's we shared the link to that. It's a website that you can create like Stardew Valley type profile pics. And so a lot of us in the Discord did them together. Okay, let me look at this code. Let me see if this is even gonna work. How long am I going live for today? That is a great question. It's a little after 4 now. For sure at least till 5, maybe 6, I don't know. I got a little late start today. Okay, we are taking all of these. Magical. Oh, this is gonna be great. I don't know if I need those. I don't want those. I just need this one, I think. But I am gonna star this creator at this while I'm here. The feet. I didn't even notice all of the 3 layers. I just noticed the at first. You got the museum nooks creating and the 3 house plots already so far, so you just gotta time skip and see what happens. Amazing. We kind of got put on pause because we were trying to villager hunt for the right people. Also, I'm never gonna use any of these, so I'm just gonna start layering over them to like keep things organized. This is gonna take a second because I need all of these. But this is good because this is probably gonna be the most important paths that we have across the entire island. I wonder if, because we've talked about doing a Stardew Valley themed island down the line. I'm really curious if people have done it before, and if so, like, what kind of custom paths people have created. I'm not sure how I'm gonna use the red ones, other than I think they go in line with the gold ones around Munchkin Land. Like, they're supposed to make a circle, but after that, I'm not sure. Because I think one of the things that annoyed me about how I did this last time on my last island was putting all of my custom paths in random spots on my on this grid, but also I kept changing my mind of what I wanted. This time I kind of know we shouldn't be changing our mind too much. Oop. 12 years later. I know they just answered it, but yes, you do need Nintendo Online to download custom patterns from people. Unfortunately, you do. My recommendation is if you don't have Nintendo Online and you're trying to figure out how to pay for it, if you feel like it's expensive, if you can do a family plan with other people that you also know that are doing it, see if you can join their family plan or start a new family plan, and the family plans are really affordable if you split it up. I pay like $8 a year for my Nintendo Online. This part does always take forever, Flower Power. You are absolutely right. I don't even know if I need all of these, but I'm just... It'll be better safe than sorry, because I'm sure I'll realize I'm missing one later. Like, these aren't really obviously the Yellow Brick Road, so I don't know what purpose these ones are for. Hi, Keely. This is the new island. Unless the Red Brick Road is historically in the book supposed to lead somewhere else. Lucy, thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. What do you mean the rest bit goes on the outside of the Yellow Brick Road? Yes, it does start as the red and yellow swirl, and so that's what I have. But these ones where they are kind of combined, I think are more for that. But I'm like, what are the parts that aren't that? You can upgrade how many slots for custom designs there are, but there is a max. No, that's okay. Nat, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Because, like, okay, for context, here is the image that I am looking at. I don't know if you can see it. I think you can, even though I know I'm tiny on screen. But like, where does the red, what does the other parts of the red go? I feel like with the red, I would just make wind behind Munchkin Land somehow, if I even have the space. Should probably just visit some of these islands. Oh, wait, I think it's this one. I've yet to actually visit any of the other, like, Wicked-themed islands that I've seen. I know they exist, and I need to visit them for inspiration. It's a good thing that this pattern is going to take up so much of my island. Let's see if there are any others that I wanted. In my pockets, or in my storage. I'll take this one because it's... I'll probably make it my flag. Apparently the red brick road does not exist in the book, so the part leading off in the movie was just for interesting color contrast. Great. We'll just take it, because why not? Thank you for looking that up, Char. Appreciate it. Great. That'll probably be my flag. I don't think I have any other custom patterns in here that immediately jump out at me. Can you give custom, like, dress patterns to people? Like, there's a custom path for, like, a Glinda dress that kind of matches the movie one. Like, can I give that to a... Like, could I give that to Gala when I get Gala? Could I give her clothing that has a custom code on it? I don't think so. I don't know that you can. I could Google too. I can use my own Googling services. Yes, you can, but yes, you can put it inside Able Sisters and the characters will wear it. Oh, you can't directly give it to them. So if I put it in there, then everyone could be wandering around dressing as Glinda. That'd be really funny. Okay, so for my purposes, not ideally. Okay. So I just have to give them things that, like, fit within the confines of the game. That's fine. But it would be cute to put them in your shop anyway, I agree, until they all start dressing like Linda. That'd be so funny. Okay. Let's... Before I get way ahead of myself, I want to kind of start with... No, it's not a dirt path. It's... To me, I'm like, I see forest, and I'm like, forest must be dirt path. But no, it's not. Oh, this is going to be complicated. Okay. I don't know that I have it in me to try and figure this out right now, but we're going to attempt. It's going to look good in the end, but... I think the best way for me to lay this out is going to be doing the square one for now. And just kind of do, like, the middle pieces. Basically, this is going to wind in different directions, and I'm sure I'll change it up. But just kind of do the center for now. Hi, Carson! Not ideal, but would be funny indeed, yes. There is a flag of Oz, which says that the southern quadrant of Oz is red, but that was created after the OG author had passed. Lore. Interesting. What do you mean there's a flag? What is a flag of Oz? I'm curious what that means. There's so much lore around the, like, Wizard of Oz. It's kind of crazy that a book has had that much impact on society. I think I was gonna go down. Let's do one more. There's this giant trilogy, which actually I pulled out. I moved it. There it is. I have the Wicked book on my desk as we speak. And I think I opened it up the other... So, I was filming this video and it might not make it in, but I needed, like, cozy B-roll of me doing different things at my desk. So I was, like, using my computer, playing my Switch, reading my book. And so I grabbed Wicked, duh. And I think I opened it up to the Oz Dust Ballroom. Or, I don't know if they call it the same thing in the book. I think they called it something else. I didn't actually read the book or the pages. I just was there. How was I gonna do this? Scroll up and read about Princess Peach dress. Wait. You can try to find the Princess Peach dress that will be close to. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. Well, hi, Annabelle. Can also do the Shiz logo. I could. We are gonna do Shiz, and it's gonna be over to the left. So maybe there is. We'll do flags. Or we'll do flagpoles with the waving flags and do those on that. That makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense for, like, a school. In my mind, resident services is supposed to be part of Emerald City. Does it throw it off because it's... not emerald. Yeah. Look at us coming up with great ideas. That's what you're here for, helping me, because I can't do this myself. Like a country's flag. One was created for odds, I guess. Interesting. It feels more like a map thing than a flag thing. I believe you, but I'm just like, interesting. Oh, I think all of these were supposed to go like... I think now I'm winding upwards. Okay. This will have to be... nope, wait. The flag is essentially a simplified map. Interesting. Trying to make this yellow brick road feel organic is going to be interesting. But also, should it be organic? It's a brick road. Like, was the Munchkins who horribly had to build this road as slave labor? As we now know, would it be organic looking? Because for me, I'm like, it would wind. It would be like weaving. But would it? I don't know. Now I'm second guessing everything. But you know what? That's okay. Sorry, I didn't know what to say. Moonlight, girly, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Maybe we'll do it like that, and then maybe I'll make this straight for now. Just make it really, not really wide, but like... Somewhere in this vicinity is gonna be Stitch's house, because this is gonna be a scarecrow, and I think I'll put an actual scarecrow furniture item there too. Hi, Kateri. We are doing a Wicked Island. We're at the very... I keep saying we're at the very beginning. To me, it feels like it because we're literally at this part. And actually, while I'm doing this, before I change up my terraforming, let's do this part. Let's just go straight. Did I not center this right? I don't think I did. Wow. I didn't. Or did, I don't know, I'm lost. No, it's because that, it's just 2, so everything would have to be shifted over 1. Okay. How did I do that? That's embarrassing.
Nothing beats a jet
Thank you all for the
holiday.
15k likes.
Right now, you
No.
can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
Tila, you have to go to school today instead of playing Animal Crossing. Is it, what time zone is it for you? For me, it's very much still Sunday. Thank goodness. I can still convince my brain for a few more hours that Wednesdays are right around the corner. I need to move this. Because I do want I want the poppy fields to feel really long, so I think I want them to go pretty far down, and then it'll curve back up and lead here. So, for now, we'll do this. Is it Peyton Adams? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Hi, Rissa. Like 7:27 a.m. Ooh. We're on the other side of the world. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday, Maya. Duh. I honestly think if I can find a brick road that's like really emerald green, I think that would be really pretty to put in the back of Emerald City. Because in my mind, all of this back here will eventually be Emerald City. I'm going to terraform and push the river out a little bit. Because I want my Emerald City area to be kind of big. Because it's got to fit 2 houses and all of the shops and stuff. Maybe if I put up big enough walls, because I kind of just put this fencing here for now, but maybe if I put like all those green those big panels that you can customize the colors of, or the patterns on them, and I just cover those with Emerald City looking stuff. I hear it. I don't really need it, but I'm gonna do it. I'll say hi to my 2 friends. Seeing these 2 together, I'm like, wait, is the vision coming together? We've got the lion and the Tin Man? Wait. It's only Tuesday. Unfortunately for me, it's only Sunday. I don't know about anybody else. I'm so glad next weekend is a 3-day weekend. I have a few plans, including a wedding, but I'm like, oh, thank goodness. I know not everyone gets a 3-day weekend next weekend, but I'm supposed to do. Ooh. I feel like sometimes I like these headphones, but I feel like after too many hours with them, my ears start to like, I don't know, feel like they're plugged. Like they've had, basically just earplugs in them for hours. Okay. This is good. We're making progress. We have a layout of sorts. I kind of want to... I don't know if I like that. I wish it was 1 over. I'm doing a lot when I don't really have this fully visualized yet. That's okay. Everything. This is not that deep. It doesn't matter. It's fine. I'll change it later. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this thing. I don't have a clue on where to put this. It'll go on the beach somewhere, but like where? Not a clue. And the only idea I have for any of the beaches is literally just Ozdust Ballroom. It's the only thing I have to put on my beaches. I don't have any other concepts of plans. Nope. One of your villagers is leaving. You've been trying to get rid of him for weeks. Congratulations. That's the best. Oh, I forgot about all the trees that I'm gonna have to get rid of. I might put some of them in my storage and go get some pears. Because I'm gonna want more of these down in my forest downstairs. Not downstairs, in the next level down. In the forest. Maybe I do a carnival on the beach somewhere. I'd always said I was going to do my carnival on the beach last time, but I kind of feel like there would be some old-timey carnival going on somewhere in Oz that they'd stumble across. And maybe it just happens to be on a beach. For some reason. What was I doing? Oh yeah, getting pears. I'm gonna need a lot more trees. Now that I have this layout, I'm like, okay, great. I can put my planet action. And maybe I'll terraform some and put trees up above, but I feel like that would be a process. Molly, you look so cute over there. I want to say hi. Thank you for watering my plants. She's so cute. That's probably enough, but I'll do one more. Okay. I haven't asked this yet today, but what theme is everyone else doing? Does anybody have any plans for their islands? Or what was your last theme that you finished, and if you're taking a break? I always like hearing what other people are working on. You get to stay home? Amazing. I'm jealous. I might work from home tomorrow. I've been working from home the last couple of Mondays, which is surprising because I'm normally absolutely not on Mondays, but I've been needing to get stuff done at home. So it's been better. You like Elegant Core? Elegant Core is cute. Steadily working on your arcane themed island, but you're determined to get all the animals first. Wait, that's iconic. I still need to watch season 2. I never did that. Did I just get... Since when do the slingshots... Or when do the presents ever give you 30,000 bells? Strawberry theme is cute. You're doing a Gilmore Girls island inspired by fall. Amazing. With like doing small town with Maple and Molly. Amazing. I know. So the reason I haven't is I actually, before I got into streaming, I used to do, I have a whole nother YouTube account aside from the one that I do my gaming content on. That one is Stephanie Best Gaming, but I have another one that matches my username on my platforms. That was, I used to do movie and TV show reactions on YouTube, and my, like, main type of content was animated movies and animated television shows, because I got really, the videos popped off with Avatar: Last Airbender when I first watched them in, like, 2020. And so I did Arcane Season 1, and it did really well, and then I really fell off of making YouTube videos because I just got so burnt out from that type of content. And so I never watched Arcane Season 2 because I kept telling myself I was going to watch it to film my reaction, and I never got to it. I am, though. I am on the Purple app. You were going to do that, but Stars Hollow is too long. Well, for a name, yeah, it's kind of annoying when the titles of the islands are limited. Hi, Ethan. I am good. Feeling awake at the moment. 2 minutes from now, I'll probably say I'm tired again, but that's okay. Just finish the layout of your Stardew Island. We want to do a Stardew one. That's high on the list of new island themes after this one. It'll probably be between, there's a top 3 new themes after we finish Wicked. Granted, we were barely at the beginning, but we want to do Stardew Valley, Shrek, or like Pokemon gyms. Which I'm sure all the people who really play Pokemon would be disappointed with whatever my island turns out to be, but I think it would be fun. I just haven't picked up much Pokemon in years, though I love it. What happens when you eat the fruit? Eating the fruit allows you to pick up full-size trees without having to chop them down first, and you can completely destroy a rock. So if you hate where the rock is located, you can eat a fruit and it will completely destroy it. I still have room. Okay. You used to have an avatar corner on your first island. You had Iroh's apple tree. Oh, that's cute. A little koi pond for tween. Oh, that's so good. Christy, thank you so much for the follow. What villagers am I aiming for? So I can show you who I have and who we need. Because we have some that we want, but not a lot. So the ones we're keeping is Rex for the lion. We'll move Cephalobot, but he's gonna be the Tin Man. And then with Lyman is gonna be a Emerald City villager. And then Molly and we want Freckles as well, and then Pate, and they're all gonna be Munchkins. Alpha. Elphaba is gonna be Opal. Glinda is gonna be Gala. We're gonna get Hippo for the wizard. And Stitches for the Scarecrow. And I think that's everybody. You have a full one. 10 villagers. 10 animal villagers and 8 residents, just so I didn't have to make any fake buildings. Wait, that's smart. Do you have to create different profiles on your Switch for that? How to get the golden tools. So if you want to get the golden tools, like how you earn them, each one has a different like criteria. So the slingshot, you have to hit 100 balloons. The watering can, I think you just get a 5-star island. With the fishing rod and the whatchamacallit, the net, you have to finish each section of the Critterpedia. There's different things. Otherwise, you can just take them from treasure islands if you want, like me. Is this candle fully... Oh. I lit this candle for the content that I was making for my video, and I'm waiting to blow it out until it, like, spreads across the top layer of wax, because then it starts burrowing a hole if you don't in the wax, and then it'll never fully, like, melt it all. But I'm really ready to change scents. So treasure islands are actually, they're modded islands that people create with, from their Switches, and basically create like shopping malls out of their islands that you can visit with dodo codes. I have a whole video on my TikTok under my Animal Crossing tips playlist about what they are and how they work. Cephalobot is your fave right now. They send the cutest letters. Wait, that's cute. I never read them though. That's my problem. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. I need to give my ears a minute. I don't know why my ears are, like, they feel really, really plugged with these headphones in. I'll put my hair up slightly. Do I have my clip in here? I don't know if I... Ooh, I do. I don't know why in the last, like, 2 weeks I've been really into putting my hair up in clips instead of a ponytail, like normal. It's a mix between, like, feeling like I look cute and going too much down, like, a librarian route. I feel like my hair isn't quite long enough to have a cute updo with a clip. But anyway, those are my villagers. Love them. Thank you so much for the follows. Welcome, besties. They have flat claw clips. They're so comfy, and you can actually... I've been thinking about that because I've been wearing it more, and I'm like, driving in this has been a pain. That is not the way that was supposed to go. Think how my layout was for this last time, or how my layout is in theory going to be. Okay, up here is going to be where my house is going to be, but I'm gonna significantly reduce how much area is on a 3rd level. Should move it now though before I get too ahead of myself. Basically, I want my house somewhere over here, and then we'll have a staircase leading down, and then this whole area here on the next level down and going further will be Munchkin Land. So my house will be right next to it, which makes sense because that's where the house crashed the first time, but it's... Oh, I just had an idea, but I have no idea how to execute it. I feel like I need some sort of representation for a hot air balloon. Which villager is Glinda? We are going to use Gala once we find her. We have a number of villagers we need to kick out. I'm trying to take breaks on villager hunting, otherwise I get too burnt out from it and then it loses its joy. Because I love villager hunting streams. Process. Currently, villager hunting for a black cat. If you forget their name. I feel like I remember the ones that I'm looking for usually, but then whenever we stream and people are like, my favorite's this one, and I love that they're telling me, but I always have to go look them up. Kiki, someone says? Multiple people are saying Kiki. That is probably Kiki. I knew which one you were talking about, because I remember specifically Black Cat. Because you always think of the Ghibli film. That makes sense. Probably LMAO. I'm gonna go talk to Nook about moving my house. And then once I do that, I think I can help terraform. I can visualize the terraforming better. But yeah, all of that area up there too, and through there is gonna be all Munchkin land. And then we'll have stairs leading down to the beginning of the Yellow Brick Road. I wish there was a way to do like a yellow incline, but I don't think that's a thing.
I'm her bestie.
We're having our dinner discussion. He walked and he's like, you always have a look on your face like I'm gonna say something. I'm like, cause you are, and I don't know what you're gonna say. I'm like, some of you know. Plategate all over again. I can't have that. Haley, at what point are you able to cover up ponds like that and fix the cliffs? Recently just started. You have to get a 3-star island, and when you get a 3-star, you get what's called terraforming, which allows you to add water, remove water, build up and remove levels of the ground, and so forth. And Haley, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie.
And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
Diana would be a cute Glinda. I think I remember Diana. I like Diana. I don't know. Gala just screams Glinda. Yeah, for those that don't know, one time, Mr. Bestie, as we refer to him most of the time, walked in midstream and asked me, can you... I don't know why I'm telling you. It's so embarrassing. Ask me if you can microwave a paper plate. So I just don't know what's gonna come out of that man's mouth. Why am I here? I'm gonna put some, I'm gonna move my house. You know what? Better safe than sorry, at least he asked. I agree. And he sometimes can get, like, this is probably too much information. He can get an upset stomach from food being incorrectly prepared, so I don't blame him. But it was really funny. He also, I know, he'll do that just because he wants attention, because I think that was the end of like our 12-hour birthday subathon stream, so he hadn't talked to me literally all day, so like that's his way of saying hi. Let's move my home. You're right, Char, you are right, which is why I gave him crop, because that is easily Googleable. Most ridiculous part of the story isn't the question. It's why you didn't just look it up on Google. Exactly. Hope, thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. I give him crap whenever he asks, what's the temperature outside? I don't know. Why am I looking it up? I look like Jenna Marbles. That's a new one. I swear every day someone tells me I look like, not every day, but I get told constantly I look like someone, and every time it's someone new. I want to relocate. What? Right? Like, did they just not Google? It is a man thing. Respectfully. Maybe that's why women are excelling in education. Because we're willing to look things up. Yeah, $8,000 to move my house is not that bad. So I get told, someone at work told me a few months ago that I look like Bella Ramsey, I think is her name, the girl from, Last of Us. I look like the mom from, 8 Simple Rules. I think she was the mom in Smart House. I look like Jack's film's wife, 2 Tones Up, aka Erin. I look like, someone said I think I've had multiple people tell me that I look like, I think it's Eminem's daughter. I don't know her, but I've been told that. I think it also depends on when my hair's up or not. Jay and Ruth and Mia, thank you so much for the follows. Welcome, besties. Just got back into Animal Crossing and found how tedious terraforming is. I almost like terraforming more than decorating because I'm less overwhelmed by it. I'm like, there are options, and the option is earth going up, earth going down, or water. Versus, here's 700 decorations, how do I make a theme? Ruth and Chris, thank you so much for the follows. Welcome, besties. I think we talked about that the other day, too, that I said the exact same thing, is that I've been told I look like a lot of different people. I think I'm good with that. Emily, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Who's on my wish list? We need most of our villagers for this theme, which is going to be Wicked / Wizard of Oz. And so we need our Elphaba, our Glinda, our Stitches, or no, our Scarecrow, which is Stitches. We need our Wizard, and we need a couple of Munchkins left. I don't know if I want it. Let me try here. Anyway, what Mr. Bestie did come in to say was, we'd originally talked about dinner tonight, and he said I could make something. I was like, are you sure? Neither of us were like thrilled about it. This morning was just not an ideal morning. And if I'm like, I don't really blame either of us for not wanting to make food. And so he just came in and he's like, can I change my mind? I was like, yeah, I'll order food. You don't have to tell me twice. So I don't know what I'm gonna choose for our dinner tonight. Rivers are hard. I really struggle with making rivers look organic. I feel like that's not enough area to... You know what? It's not bad. We could put a little something to the left. We could terraform a little extra. We don't need much in the back of the house. I think it's fine. Sure. Why not? I don't even know if the house could have gone one further. It's like, obviously there's room. It probably could have done one further space back, but that's okay. I'm not mad about it. That's one less spot I have to fill. Thank you. I tried every color combination I could on the house to make it kind of look like a house you'd find on a farm in a black and white movie during, I think, probably the Dust Bowl. Oh, I can't use that because I have the water there. I tried to make it look like Auntie M's house. You change your house colors through Nook. Your house has to be up to a certain size, and you talk to them about your home, and you have options to change colors and stuff. don't know what we'll eat. We did kava the other night, and I feel like kava and Chipotle are just adjacent of each other, so I don't know if we should do Chipotle. Wingstop is always calling to me, but I feel like we should save that for like the many weekends ahead that we have where football will be watched on television, because Wingstop is like football food, but it's also everyday food because it's so good. Hi Ashley. You're eating chicken quesadillas for dinner? Wait, that sounds good.
Nothing beats the
Thank you for 25k likes.
Right now, you can save £50.
How quickly can we get to
per
50k? I'm
person.
just kidding.
£200 off for a family of 4.
Oh, this is tedious. Good thing we like to yap around here. Oh. What you only been Spence, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. You're gonna make homemade sugar cookies? I was just thinking the other day that it's gonna start coming up on that time of year to make cookies again. Not that there's never a wrong time to make cookies, but I really only make them around the holidays and like January because we have a lot of birthdays in January. Reality, thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. It is always a cookie time of year. I saw a TikTok the other day, and it was someone who was making chocolate chip cookies without the chocolate chips. And I was like, that's really smart, because that chocolate chip cookie dough is something special. Okay. Well, at least, that's at least a start before I get too ahead of myself. Do I have any more fruit? I do. So I'll just get rid of that tree now. That tree's not gonna last, and we know it. You're an oatmeal raisin truther? Oatmeal raisin's good. I think like chocolate chip cookies just really hit, and they're just so good. If I have to pick another one, we make these chocolate crackles at Christmas time, and then we make these Wheaties cookies that were like one that we found on the back of a Wheaties box once, I think my mom did, and my grandpa used to love them, and so we made them every year, and now I love them. But if you don't like coconut, you're not gonna like them. But it's basically coconut and a bunch of Wheaties cereal in a cookie, and it's awesome. What do you mean you find it weird to have protein, chicken, or meat for dinner in the US? What do you eat for dinner? Where do you get your protein? Hi, CJ. I am not the biggest baker. I'm not really the biggest baker or cooker in general, but sometimes I'll also just make cookie dough if I'm craving cookie dough without having to go to the store. I'm like, I have, exactly. Hi, Straw Milk, how are you? Same, I'm like, I have meat daily for dinner. If I don't, I'm like, did I get enough protein today? Though, not every time. I mean, especially if I'm on my own. Like, I'll make pasta and sauce without meat all the time, but lately we've been adding, like, meat to our pasta meals, too. Which is probably better for us. Why can't I do that? Should do it this way. This will be faster. Our lives would be a lot better if we didn't have to, but it's kind of required, unfortunately. It's not required, but I feel like only the US eat chicken and meat for dinner. What do you mean? What do you eat for dinner then? Hi, Comedy, how are you? No! You can't say you feel like the US is the only ones that eat chicken or meat, and the way you say chicken and meat, like they're not... Chicken is meat. Kudos to you, though, for being vegetarian. And I think there's great vegetarian substitutions for a lot of things now, too. But I'm like, what? I don't understand this sentence. Chicken def has meat in it, guys. Can confirm. Some people I know are specifically just, they don't eat red meat, so they eat a lot of chicken because they don't eat red meat. I mean, beef. I don't know. It's too heavy for your belly. I definitely lean towards, if I'm gonna pick a meat, I lean towards chicken over beef, but you eat a lot of beans, yeah. Do you eat tofu? I know not everyone likes tofu, but I feel like tofu, if it's prepared well, it can be really good. But I wouldn't ever say ground beef is too heavy for your belly. I guess it depends on how much you're eating. I'm not a steak person, so I'm not over here eating like a pound of red meat. Fried tofu is your itch? Love it. I've heard it's good. This is a lot that I have to terraform out. Ugh. All this is you right here? Or nothing. This is a process. It does feel like I'm flattening, but I promise I'm not. I might end up building some up afterwards, but I need to be able to fully lay this all out before I get ahead of myself. The plan back here is, so we just moved, this plot of land is gonna be my house. We're moving it off the beach finally. And then we're working on Munchkin land, so I need room for 3 houses, plus the little swirl that goes around them. The little yellow brick road swirl. In your country, you eat eggs, beans, like sandwiches or similar. Which I get. I'm not saying every meal is meat, but what's in your sandwiches? Love an egg. Love an egg. I would never say I've ever hated eggs, but I went through a phase where I was just like not big on breakfast in general, which eggs don't have to be breakfast by any means, but now I'm like, wait, eggs are the greatest thing. That sounds like lunch. Yuri and Michaela, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, besties. Deviled eggs, hard-boiled eggs, scrambled eggs, sunny-side up eggs. I put salsa on my eggs all the time. Avocado toast with an egg, yes. Our dinners sound like your lunch is so interesting. Look at my map layout again. How did I want to do this? Okay. So I think still might go a little bit further. How big is this? This is a pretty big Munchkin Lane area. Now that I look at it, this is quite wide. I think I'll leave that. So this area in theory is gonna be struggling to visualize. I think the first house is gonna go like here. House number 1. House number 2. house number 3, and then a big old giant circle. But I feel like I should plant the circle before I put any house down to make sure I have enough width. They're called devil eggs because the voice always tells you to eat more. They're so good. We represent the Lollipop Guild. Being allergic is a very valid reason to hate something. Totally agree. Comedy, you would schmurder a deviled egg right now. Oh, they're so good. Don't know where I want this incline to be. Finally, we're getting places, people. Those of you that are over on the Purple app, how are we feeling about the more regular ads, but like shorter time period? Because I've been changing it up from doing like 3 minutes of ads every hour and like shortening it to being more regular, but then obviously less ads. Do we prefer it that way? Calamarix, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. And Norma, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Okay, I think I want... I tend to like when the ladders are like kind of snuck in there.
Holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person.
Hi, Alexander.
£200 off for a family of 4.
True. Speaking of all of this food, if you do have recipes, whether it's about eggs or beans or sandwiches or chicken, whatever all the food options we've been talking about today, you should share them in the Discord, i.e. go join our Discord. It's called Steph's Besties and it's a great time. I'm gonna do like let's see if that works. Let's do... I'm gonna try and put it here. I don't know if I like that or not at all. Can I change my mind? I don't. I'm sure I'll change it later, but for now, let's do this. Go get a bridge. Actually, that'll do that. What if we do... Might be too soon to start. Knowing me, I'll place this down and it's gonna go horribly. And it's gonna be like slightly off-centered. How does one do a yellow brick road? Circular formation. Okay, this looks really difficult. I don't know if I have the skills for this. I think you mostly use these, except for like smack in the middle. That's pretty wide. Let me look. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's at least 11 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's about 10 by 10. Amy, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. No, it's gonna go great. I believe in you. Thanks. I read it as it's not gonna go great, but you were still trying to hype me up, and I went, you know what? That's fair. A good sandwich would also slap right now. I feel like we talked about sandwiches last week and how, for whatever reason, a sandwich in the summer on the water or at like a pool, it's like the greatest meal of all time. Don't know why, but man, is it good. I think what I'll do is... Oh, wrong button. I think the best way to do this is do, like, basically a giant square. And go... So if house number 1... If stairs are going to be there, then I'll put house number 1 here. So in theory, it's like... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's all the way there, and then what is this? Like, it's right here. 1. What's right here? 1. 2. Look at me thinking smarter, not harder. I think in theory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 over there. So we could do... Now it looks like I made a cross. Straw, you're good. You're pregnant, so you constantly have to pee. Always hungry and constantly in pain. Oof. Oof, oof. Ray Crossing, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Hi, Adele. And I just got stung. So proud of this planning. Thank you. Used to not like sandwiches, but you went to the beach and sat on the back porch with, like, the ocean right there and had a sandwich. And it was, like, the best thing ever. Truly, it's the best. Sandwiches by the water, on the water, in a boat. Or it's the greatest. Looks like I made a giant gold cross. And in theory, we could just kind of scoot it over, because I am going to need room for houses, now that I think about it. So let's do... Yeah, I think I'm going to do like this. But then I have to make sure it's, like, going diagonally, which... I guess this would be the widest, so I think it's fine. I think. Because this isn't the center. Like, this somewhere in here would be the center. Just gonna do this. Nope. Maybe my smarter not part. I'm already crashing out, but it's fine. So now I gotta find the center. I guess it would be in theory. I mean, it would be here, wouldn't it be? Wouldn't this be the center? You think? How did they do this? I can't. I need to, like, maybe I should put an image up on screen of what I'm attempting to do. This is hard. Okay. The vision. Okay, what's next? I think it's this one. Nope. I'm gonna use this one as my image because it's the only way I can think I can do this. So let's. How on earth did they do this? If it's a 10 by 10, the center is a 2 by 2. We are so smart. Wow. This is something I might have to figure out on my own and just do trial by error, but it's fine. I'm gonna save this image so I can, and download it so I can zoom in and stare at it. Okay. Okay, that helps me a little bit, because that can tell me it's 1, 2, it's at least 2 across. We're gonna start here and just hope for the best. Okay, this is hard, it's fine. Then I need one that's going this, I need this one, okay. And then I need an opposite one going this way. And then I think I need another one. Yep. Love to see it. I'm gonna have to shift it all, I can tell right now. I should probably do it now, but I feel like there's one more. I feel like there's one. How does that work? Is that right? That is right. Okay. I think. Oh, I don't know. Nope. That's wrong. Okay, that's definitely a couple of bricks. That's at least 2. Maybe more. I think it's just those 2. It's not like a perfect swirl. I don't think this is going to be the most perfect one we've ever seen, but it's fine. What's this? Yeah! We're doing it, Mr. Krabs! I feel like I made this circle too big. Something's gonna be not right and I'll have to adjust and then I'll have to change the whole thing. That's big. It's a big ol' center. I don't remember being, that doesn't look that big in the image. Maybe it is, what do I know? Maybe it's, that's... Why is this wrong? That's wrong. This angle is not helping me at all. Am I on Ashby TikTok? Straw Milk. I'm 100% on Ashby TikTok. I love her. I don't think this is right. I think I did too many this way. I think it's supposed to be one shorter. I think. I don't actually know. It doesn't. What am I missing? Oh, I'm crashing out. Oh, I'm crashing out. Like, it's looking good, but it's not looking right. Because it's not looking like a swirl. Because that's... Okay. It's only supposed to be 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I'm definitely 1 too high. I can count. They're all supposed to be 1 lower. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's right. I'm just gonna... 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I just didn't look at this literally exactly how it's done. And then 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, orange, 1. Wait, 2 orange. Oh, okay. That's definitely where it's going wrong. So there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that needs to then go up. Okay. I am off. Let me share it in the Discord. Okay. I'm literally counting the bricks. Because it wasn't looking like a circle. I think it's literally just 3, and then it goes up from there. Yeah, it's still there. So, again, it goes 1, 2 orange, and then half of 1, yep, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, yep, and then it starts diagonaling. Okay. So it's I was making it way larger than it needed to be. I was making it way larger than it needed to be. But it's because it's not even at all, which I understand this is kind of a difficult one to make even. So... then it was 1, 2. I gotta look at this again. Hang on. I'm not bashful. God, this is slow. Yeah, because then it does the orange ones, and then it starts... I'm confused. That's definitely not right. I think there's just maybe a slightly different one I could use. Or, I think, no, that's the problem child. That's the problem child. Got it. I think this one needs to be... Am I missing one? Do I not have a... Oh, shoot. Is that it? Oh, that is... Wow, that looks weird. That did not look like diagonal. Ha, you're right. Okay, so that's orange 1, orange 2. One. It's not this one. I think it's another. Oh, this is so hard. Someone help. But not really. I'll get it. I'm just... my brain's not working with it correctly. Because this next part, is that 2 diagonals? Wait, okay. So there's orange 1, orange 2. So it still needs, it's not a straight red. I almost think it's a, it's not another diagonal. No. So that would put an orange by an orange. Then the solid... Do you think it's a solid red? The solid red feels misleading. Nope, that would be correct. It's 2. That... Okay. I don't know why that didn't look right like that to me. I think it just looked too thick. Whatever. Okay. This might be the hardest thing I've ever done. Okay. We can tweak out a later date. Yeah, I know. This is what I do. I think hopefully getting that right is like at least a solid stepping point. So I think next for yellow is the diagonal down. Shout out to Char who's helping me figure this out. I'm worried I did it too far out, but I think that's okay. So I think that's diagonal. I think it's a couple diagonals. How many stones is that diagonal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Starting from the top, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, great. And then we do a couple of the yellow ones. I think I can clear the other ones out now. I think they're just gonna make my brain hurt worse having them here, and I don't need them. Hi, Alex. This is not where I was expecting to crash out today. I don't know where I was expecting to crash out. If I'm echoing, then probably I would leave the stream and come back, Alex. No one else has said anything, so I would think it's probably, unfortunately, on your end. But let me know if it's still an issue. And then I think, how do we loop that around? Is it this one? She's kind of covering it, so it's a little difficult to see. Did I do it right? Or did I do that wrong? I think I did that right. Or did I? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me add this one back in. Something feels wrong. It feels off. I'm trying to work on a Wizard of Oz, Munchkin Land, Rebel Brick Road area. There's definitely something off with the numbers. It should be an orange and an orange next to each other. So let me figure this out. I'm gonna try this one. I think it's this one. It's that one, I think. Yeah, because it's orange, orange, and then I think we do a diagonal here. I think it just loops back around. The problem is the image has the girl covering it, so it's a little difficult. There. Yes. I have figured it out. Yippee! And that's... Did I? Oh, so it is then another... It's the straight reds. Thank you for having patience while I do this. I think it's 2 of them. Yeah, okay. Okay, the circle is coming together. This is a solid start. I can't believe I have to literally count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we go at a diagonal. Okay. Nope, this one. I'm kind of jumping around, but I think it's helping my brain. bunch of straight ones. Okay. This'll train me for when I'm ready to actually do the rest of it. The rest of Yellow Brick Road. It won't be as difficult because I won't be dealing with the red, but... And then those are diagonals. Okay. I don't know why I just didn't look at these before a lot closer. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is another straight red. Yep. It's fine. The crash out is gone. I'm fine. Just kidding. Okay, so after that is... Oh, I lost my spot. I mean, it's gotta be diagonal. Yeah. Well, actually. Yeah. Yes? Yes, I think so. This one has gotta be this one. Yeah, that's right. And then... That's that half. So, I think it's... I think it was just the center of that circle that really threw me off, because now it's making a bit more sense how to do this. That many? Hang on, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 5, 6, and then one more on the diagonal. Okay. Crash out who? Don't know her. I'm so good at this game. I'm just kidding. Now I'm being obnoxious. Maddie, thank you so much for sharing the live. And Emo, thank you so much for following. Welcome, bestie. That now looks wrong. What? No. What did I do wrong? Never mind. That was the wrong one. Well, shoot. What did I do? That's definitely not the right one. Now that I look at it. What did I do wrong? Your theme must be so hard and you really gotta be inspired. It's just this. I think that's yellow, but the next one is actually diagonal. Oh, you are correct. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, so that one needs to be one over. Thing. Yep. And then this is a straight. Okay. I don't have time for the presents today. We're on a mission. If you tune in on Twitch, your name on there will be Shadows Mom. Well, welcome. I'm gonna be honest, I forget the connection between usernames on different platforms because when I see chat over on TikTok, it like shows what you have listed as like your nickname. But then over on Twitch, it's just usernames, so half the time I don't remember who's who. And if you tell me what your name is on Twitch, I will forget. People can confirm. The problem is the image doesn't show the whole thing. I should be able to figure this out. I am aware of that. At this point, it should just be like copy and repeat. And yet, is it? Some people prefer the Twitch stream over TikTok. Some people prefer TikTok over Twitch. I think everybody's got a preference. I think some people like I like Twitch because I like that I can put it on an iPad or a TV or something and kind of just keep it in the background. I'm a big lurker, but if you like to chat, I think TikTok is better, but also you can't doom scroll on your phone while having a TikTok stream in the background. So, everyone's got a preference, and that's totally okay. I don't think that's right. Could be. No, it's not thick enough. Nope, it's not thick enough. Because we've got, how many, I think there's a straight red in there. I don't know if it's that one. It is that one. Okay. We're going places. You see it now, the swirl? It took a second, didn't it? Hi, Jayla. I can show you it really quickly. It's also the full image I put in my Discord, so if you haven't joined the Discord, you should join the Discord, but here's the image. Found it on Pinterest. Well, Emo, thank you so much for coming back for a second stream. I really appreciate it. That means a lot. Oh, wrong color. Chio? Can I just call you Chio? Chio or Chio? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Ugh. So I think after this we do, it kind of seems like one more swirl, like this is the last swirl of yellow. Well, maybe second to last. Should I have maybe done it backwards? I don't know.
On the count of 3, could you all send me?
In my mind, after this next swirl, the yellow starts breaking off and like going this way. In theory, you could just make the swirl keep going forever. But at that point, I would have to shift it down, and I think that would be a problem. Ryan, thank you so much for the follow. And Spence, thank you for the balloons. There is the fact that I'm probably gonna have to move this just because that's just likely what's gonna happen is actually hilarious. Hi Kylie, I hope you had a good vacation. We just got 3-star on this island, so we can finally start terraforming, which is kind of what I was waiting for before I started doing too many changes to the layout, or like doing too much to anything before, because I knew I was gonna have to make a bunch of changes. The only thing I don't like is how the orange on when you use the square, it blends into the yellow. And maybe in theory I'm doing it kind of wrong. Maybe whoever designed it is not the same person as whoever used this pattern, but oh well. Wait, what did you put in the Discord? Oh. You were so helpful. Oh my god. Comedy. Wow. Thanks, y'all. That's insane that you did that. You're slow at Canva on mobile, but you know, you did it, and I so appreciate that. Because now I know I need one more red. Do I need another one? Yeah, I do. Wait, no, I don't. Definitely don't need another one. Now it's getting a bit more formulaic, and I think what bothers me is the fact that this is really skinny and this one is wide. It makes me want to adjust, like, and make it uniform and kind of go against it a little bit, though maybe I'm gonna regret that. But like making this, basically everything having a row in between, because this should be wider and this should be wider, which would, I think, make it correct. So I feel like then it would make this go one over. Doesn't my back hurt? I mean, no. Normally, yes, my back does hurt, but not today. I just in general have back problems. See, that looks better. Does it not? I think it does. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know if I'm just fooling myself at this point. I bet they did that just to fit everything, because in reality this section here would be thicker too, so now it's just the sides are skin, like the flat part, the straight parts are skinny.
You can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
Did you just redeem wait, what? Well, I don't know what you redeemed. What did you redeem? Oh, oh, that's a stretch one. Well, thank you. I don't get all the notifications when you redeem stuff for some reason, but I'll do it. It says stretch, but like it doesn't do a thing. No, it's just to remind me to stretch, but the way I have my stuff set up is I'm looking at chat and and I have to go to another page to like look at when you guys redeem stuff. We haven't found Hippo yet. We still have a lot that we need to hunt for. I think we're gonna finish this loop and then we might call it for the day. Listen, I'm not an expert streamer and I never claim to be. So I do my best. I think that one's gonna be yellow again. So is this one. Now I'm not even looking at the image. I just know what to do, kinda. So let's do... Now that I got it down more even, it feels like a formula. Oop, wrong one. Streaming is hard to set up. Can confirm. I have such a bad feeling that this is off by 1 or 2. I don't even know how to like end the red one. Like, where does it go? In theory, maybe I'll have the red one kind of go this way. So it leads, this is gonna be all my poppy fields. I'm gonna get rid of this pond, but this is all gonna be not my poppy field. This is gonna be the rainbow tulip fields that you saw at the beginning of the Wicked movie as they lead this way. And so maybe it'll go from the red brick here. So the red one will go this way and then the yellow one will go this way. Hi, Alyssa. Thank you. We're doing a mixture of Wizard of Oz and Wicked because we're gonna have a Shiz University area. And I will always refer to Elphaba as Elphaba and not the Wicked Witch of the West. Wait, what spot was I at? Okay. I'm gonna do... I think this is gonna be the end of our loop. Do we think that's enough of a loop? I feel like that's enough of a loop. Actually, let's do... Yeah. This will be quite nice, actually. Did I still leave enough room for a house? Oh, I definitely left enough room for a house, I think. Actually, maybe. It's a little close. If I have to shift it, that's so funny. And now I want to do this one. I like that. But I'm not sure what the alternative is. There, okay. It's better. I kind of want to figure out a way to kind of close it off is the problem. I guess we kind of just make a circle with it. It's good for now. It's not amazing, but it's fine. Amanda, thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Let me do one more at the bottom there. Gwen, thank you so much for the raid. Hi. iBetas, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Hello. Welcome in, friends. Thank you so much for the raid, Gwen. I really appreciate it. Let me give you a little shout out if I can find wherever my screen is. Thank you so much. Thank you for the raid. What were you playing? It's wrong. Command. Oh. But welcome in, raiders. If you need to do your thing, if you need to raid and run, if you're tired, totally get it. We are working on my Wizard of Oz island, Wicked/Wizard of Oz themed island. We finally got 3-star island today, so we can terraform finally. You were just playing some Coral Island, working on Romancing Raphael. I have not played Coral Island, but I have heard fantastic things. But we started this island about a month ago, and it's taken some time to get through. I don't like that. It's like it just... I don't know what the solution is here. Maybe me try this. Sorry. This is me crashing out. Oh, I think, maybe. Yeah, we are finally starting to use some custom paths. That's fine, I guess. I'm not obsessed. Actually, it looks almost horrible, but... Or we just... Maybe we just don't do the diagonal. That's better. Sorry. You're gonna raid and lurk. Gotta go get some din din. Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Okay. Now that I'm like in a groove with it, I'm like, wait, this actually makes sense, and maybe I could do, more with the pattern. Now that I kind of know what I'm doing, I'm not gonna stay too much longer because I did say till about 6, and it is almost 6, so maybe I'm not. I'm just talking out of my butt at this point. Wrong pattern. Is it this one? Nope. It's not that one. What am I doing? I'm gonna need red one more. There we go. Just skip that and do this. This is the easy part. That'll be diagonal. Ah! I wasn't even looking. How we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls? I don't know why that sound alert sometimes gets triggered. Hi, Ellie. Nope, still wrong one. I keep drawing a blank on where I am on my map, so I think I'm here. In theory, but then I'm gonna do one more yellow and it leads to the staircase, and then because I don't think it's against the lore of Wizard of Oz to like have 2 different entrances. I think one gold could go here, one yellow brick road could lead to the stairs, and then I could also have the other one going this way, I think. Or I just wrap it up now. I will say, like, math-wise and distance-wise, I feel like I did a pretty good job of that. Guessing how much space I needed. Not guessing, but I did the math. And this way, whatever house I put over here, it'll hopefully land right next to it, and I don't have to totally remove this or shift it over by one. That would make me cry. Work, but we're gonna try. I like how I went from totally, like, this makes absolutely no sense to it just completely clicking into place. I think this one I need is this one. You got HHP yesterday? I hope you're having fun with it. I need to start speed racing through that. It feels super boxy as you're getting this wide out. I think the only thing that could help is because I'm on the edge, I could do a bit more like... Liz, thank you for the cat. But I'm worried about how little space I have, and you can't really have custom paths under the... under the houses. So I'm not sure this is gonna work. Cause I'm out of space. I can't really build that way any further. It's just feeling really boxy. I might hate this extra row since none of the other rows have an extra width. And then there's that. I don't need it. Kate, thank you for resubscribing. Hi, friend. Hi, Grace. This is the yellow brick road. I don't hate it. It could be worse. But again, depending on how much further I want, because I would have to extend this for a house. Oop. No, I'm doing because I want to do opal for Elphaba. I saw that in the Discord and I ignored it because I'm not watching K-pop Demon Hunter. It's not on my agenda at the moment, and I know you all keep asking me about when I'm gonna watch K-pop Demon Hunter. And currently, I don't know. At least down this way I can make it as wide as I want to. It's more about horizontally. Vertically, I can make it as wide as I need to. It's only 90 minutes? That's actually surprising. You know what's great about this is how much space it takes up. There's just a giant circle of pattern that, like, I'm not putting anything in, because that's the whole purpose of it. That looks good. That looks good. The only thing is I don't think this is enough space for a house. But I was gonna put one house here, one house here. Or I don't put any on this side. And I don't know what I'll put there, and I put houses over here. I don't know. But I think I'll try and move Molly here to see if I think it fits. Or if it completely ruins all of my plans, and I need to shift this down by one, and if so, I'll cry. I'm not trying to get too far ahead of myself, but I do kind of want to work on... Actually, how does the yellow brick road look on... How does it lead out? The inside is actually green on the yellow brick road in the movie. But, like, does it just naturally start? Trying to see how this organically leads out. We probably just don't get to see it. That is a big old circle. Okay. I'm just gonna leave it there. I would be more likely to do a Wicked movie night over Wizard of Oz. It's funny. Like, I'm not crazy about the movie. The movie's fine. Wicked's way better. In my opinion. Okay. That's about all I got. I'm gonna go move Molly's house, and that's the energy I've got for today. I'm trying to weave this yellow brick road is gonna stress me out. I hate that some of you just got here, but you still haven't seen Wicked? Well, then don't talk to me about K-pop Demon Hunter. I did. I feel like having that circle down is like, feels like a big accomplishment. Wait. Oh, I can't because I already moved my house. Never mind. Okay. Well, then we're done for the day. I can't move my house. Psych. On that note, everybody, it is exactly 6 p.m. my time. Y'all, when am I gonna find time to watch this movie? I would like to. I've heard great things. I had some friends that went to go see it in theaters this weekend because they were showing it. And they were like mentally preparing for the fact that it was going to be entirely children. I'm like, well, that's what you signed up for. But people were saying it's like the Frozen of Netflix. I'm like, it's that big? It's that good? But everyone's saying it's good. So I know I need to watch it. Ellie, thank you for the roses.
On the count of 3, could you all send me money?
I'm joking. Have a good evening, everybody. Let's do a raid for sure. Let me see if Comedy, if you don't mind sending the raid command so that way it sends those out. If you are joining us in the raid, so to copy the raid message and spread the love. Seeing who else is streaming right now. I feel like we just raided Haley, and I also feel like I just raided Allison. They're also doing their dream work, or they're doing their patchwork one. I'm like, do I really want to raid the same person again? I'm trying to not do that, even though it's my habit. I think Applejack Roney's just starting, so let's do them. I don't know what they're playing, but that seems fun to like start a raid with someone who's just about to start their stream. Amazing. So thank you all so much for being here. Again, if you are joining the raid, make sure to copy the message that applies to you. If you're not a sub, you can't use the animated emotes, so they won't work. And it'll show up as a weird message. So copy the regular raid message if you're not a sub, and if you are a sub, join us with the sub raid message. So thank you all so much for being here, and I will see you all next time. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good rest of your weekend before tomorrow.